Thank you for watching another episode of Stallone's Reviews. Our mission is to help you decide what to love making next. This is a giant brick kit that's supposed to transform as far as I can tell. I did get this from Temu. This was actually something I was going to build later on this year, but it's in a massive box, and it's just kind of in the way. So it's going to get built a little sooner than I really intended here. It says 1,390 plus pieces. Height is 34 centimeters. Let's see here. It is in a very nice box. It's got a handle on it. Here's another view of the front side of the box here. Kind of lean it back there a little bit. Okay. And then let me just sit my camera down here, and then we will get it open a little bit and see what's inside here. Okay, so inside we've got these two big, there's brown boxes here. They don't say A or B on them as far as I can tell, so it's going to be a little tricky to figure out which is which. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. Well, here is the book. It's a big book, so I can kind of not blame them for having to put in there. However, they could have put it in there straight because there was plenty of room in the box. You can see it pretty much matches well enough. Although it says one, so maybe we're looking at two books. Looking at the inside here, looks reasonable as far as the directions go and the coloring. Yeah. I'm surprised it's only 1,300 bricks, honestly. Okay, so we do have numbered bags, thank God for that. Number 3 there. Let me go ahead and open up this other one. I'm a little bit worried the last box there actually had tape that had actually been cut before I did it. Yes, this is the second book. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be real interesting. I mean, from what I understand, it's supposed to transform, but it'll be interesting to see how that actually happens. If it actually happens. Okay, I finally figured it out. So I was totally wrong. It builds two things. Either this mobile suit robot-looking guy, or you can build this nice little Ceratopsian DINO-MECH. You have instructions on how to build this guy, using this bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, whatnot. But then if you want to build this guy, you gotta just dismantle him and try to keep track of your pieces to get to build the dinosaur. So I'm not sure I've got time to mess with that, but we'll see. I actually kind of like the look of the Ceratopsian dinosaur there. I think it'd be probably pretty cool. But yeah, so my confusion is fixed, and we'll get to building this thing. Okay, we got her done. He's huge. He's got to be at least 14 inches. I'll try to put his dimensions up for everybody to see. There were a number of problems with the build. One of the worst was they told you to use bag 1 after at the end of the build when it was obviously going to be sets of bag 4. So there was a time or two that it told you to connect bricks that there was nothing to attach them to. What had to happen was there was going to be a brick above that, and you're going to attach it to that and then snap it into the build. So a couple times that happens. So this kit is definitely not for the beginner builder at all. They're going to have trouble if it's the first time build. Other than that, the directions were pretty good. One thing kept throwing me is the instructions had a very light green brick in them, where we're building a pretty dark green brick, so my mind kept wanting to look for a different color brick, but that's just a minor thing, I would say. He is somewhat fragile. You know, I try to give these guys a pretty big leeway. They're not action figures. They're not meant to be action figures. So if you really think you're going to sit there and pose them a lot and play with them a lot, you're asking too much of them. But I guess if you had another guy a similar size, which I do have another build that was similar that I like better than this one, yeah, you know, if you're fighting against each other and pieces are falling off, it's a little more realistic, just like they are in combat, maybe. I think he looks pretty good. His head's a little on the small size for such a huge body, it feels like, to some degree. But I do like the way they constructed his head. I really like the rocket pods on the right side of the build, or his left side. The big Gatling gun is very cool there in his right hand, though it doesn't like to stay there. I had to add a couple bricks actually to make it work a little better. There were a couple times throughout the build I rearranged the bricks a little bit so that they would hold together better. They just left it so it just kept being unstable, so I had to fix it a couple places also throughout the build. Yeah, so like I said, the earliest thing was really hard for me to figure out, but the way this kind of was presented, that like you could almost, it says deform, which a lot of times with the Chinese stuff means transform. But this is definitely not a transformable build. You could build one of two things, either this guy or a ceratopsian dinosaur kind of creature. I don't have any intention of taking him all apart and then trying to rebuild, sort through all those bricks to rebuild the ceratopsian dinosaur. That's just not, I don't have time for that. Maybe I will get around to it someday, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Would I recommend this? I don't know that I could. I would say I would give it about a C because of the issues with the directions. And some of the bricks definitely do not hold together very well. It is definitely not a full-on Lego quality. I would give it a C as far as Lego quality build goes, for the parts that just want to be pretty loose. I did not glue anything on the right side. Didn't have to glue anything because I thought maybe I might want to take it apart to try the dinosaur build. So I purposely did not glue anything. The glue I use, and I'll put a link to it in the description, it doesn't really, it's not a super glue. It does not usually glue them together permanently. What it does is make them a little stickier and a little bit larger, so they tend to hold in the build better. But you can usually take it right back apart if you really need to. One thing I really did like about this guy is he didn't have any decals. These bricks here actually are, you know, they have a screen printed thing on there, so you don't have to apply any decals at all. Like down there, they're already on the brick, so I like that a whole lot more than adding decals. I really do not like doing decals. I really love his little jets on the back here. They are maneuverable. Yeah, so I think he's got a lot of neat things. I really like the piping they did there. And when it gets around the back here, we'll talk more about these little struts they had. I think was an interesting way of doing it. However, but if you do try to flex them, the piece will come out at the top because again, the bricks are just not stiff enough, hold stiffly enough to make a big deal there, to make it work out for you. This piece fell off all the time. This piece fell out all the time, and this piece fell out all the time. So I originally just took them off. I got tired of putting them back on. I really was tempted to glue them, but again, I held off because I wanted to see if I might want to take it apart someday to rebuild. And so as long as you don't touch it, you're going to be fine. The poses in the arms and legs early aren't too bad, but you have to be careful of the legs where things will pop off. These things want to pop off the arms all the time because they're only held on by 2 bricks. So there's definitely a number of places that just don't have as much grab as they need to hold on well. Yeah. So if you see this guy on Temu, which is where I got it from, should you buy it? That's going to be up to you. I wouldn't buy it again if it was me. He just doesn't hold together well enough, unfortunately. And the brand here is KAZI, I think, K-A-Z-I, from what I can tell. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Stone's Reviews. Please hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Please, please, please subscribe. We need you desperately. And please consider supporting us on Patreon for $3 a month to get ad-free access to our videos. That $3 help you decide what to love making next. Although I might be bumping it down to $1. Maybe that'll help. I have zero subscribers. All right. Thank you for watching, as always.